Welcome to High Definition You. My name is Tara McCarthy. I'm one of the High Definition coaches. Today I am speaking with Siffat, a corporate lawyer and an amazing woman who has built an incredible life for herself. So first of all, can you just share with us just a few thoughts on what your life was like, what it looked like and felt like before you began the coaching program with me?
Yeah, so I first started coaching around the time of lockdown, the beginning of the year. And I sort of was at a state of just searching, right? Searching for answers, searching for ways to better myself. I was already in therapy and I thought I would benefit from life coaching for the purposes of getting something more structured to benefit sort of my career trajectory. And the state of mind I was in was, again, like I said, searching. My confidence was very low, as was my self-esteem. I was essentially coming out of a divorce, going through a divorce, now coming out of the end of it. But it was a period of just asking questions, being open to different types of solutions, and trying to better myself. But I was very, very dampened, I think, and was struggling, I think, with a lot of anxiety after going through a very, very bitter divorce.
Right. And did any resistance come up to the idea of coaching? Were there any reasons to not go through coaching?
For me, it was more trying to understand how it would really benefit me. Like I said, I was already in therapy and I didn't understand what the value add would be with life coaching. And now I realize what it is. It really is, look, you have a problem and you are essentially looking for concrete solutions, whereas therapy is more like a discursive thing, right? You talk about emotion. There's not necessarily an end in sight. Whereas with life coaching, it tends to structure your decision making a lot better. And I found that I was able to come to a lot more concrete solutions, and it all felt a bit more tangible. Whether it's sending an email or having a conversation with someone to achieve something, I think people who are looking for real life solutions to any problems that crop up in their life, whether it's personal or professional, I think people would definitely benefit from life coaching in that respect.
Brilliant. And what results have you seen? What's changed for you professionally and personally?
For me personally, confidence. I mean, my confidence has really, really been on the up. And how I was able to really physically see that was looking back at the videos on the portal. And the first video that the expression on my face, the state of mind I was in, I could really tell. To now, when I've been speaking to Tara and Geeta after the life coaching series ended, I could see physically like my face is just brighter. I'm more vivacious. I'm a bit more interactive. I'm, more certain about my values. I mean, it's almost like, the hot wax that was, malleable and free flowing is hardened and has become more certain. I'm more certain of myself. So the confidence, definitely. I've seen my career improve, like the types of work that I've been involving myself in. I'm more in the position to speak out about what I deserve. And I've seen, people taking an interest in me professionally and in my work. I've seen job interviews roll in. It really is not just the physical act of writing things down and manifesting and verbally speaking things into existence. It's about thinking it as well. So I think my mindset has also changed. And I've been speaking positively to things that I want in my life. And I've really seen the tangible effects of it. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Did anything happen unexpected where you went, whoa, I wasn't expecting that result?
For me, it was how quickly my divorce came through. I didn't realize it would come as quickly. And I think, again, like I said, I dealt with it, as per life coaching, where, you allocate X amount of time to deal with an email from your lawyer. And then after that, shut off, and then deal with your other things. Don't let it envelop your life. And because it never enveloped my life, I was not constantly at my computer waiting for the next email. I was never waiting. I was moving on with my life. And because I'd been moving on with my life, when it came through, it was like, oh, that happened when I wasn't looking. And it was great because it just goes to show that your life, moves on despite all of the struggles that are happening in the background. And you have to learn to compartmentalize, it's not because you're running away from your feelings. It's because you're learning to be efficient with your time. Time is finite. It's a finite resource. And I was losing so much time worrying and being anxious. And for me, that happened very quickly. The other thing that happened a lot quicker as well were job interviews. They kept rolling. I thought, oh, how is this happening? And me being able to present myself in interviews with a confident front as well. that was happening very quickly. I also noticed that the relationships that were entering my life, the new friends I was making, were all positive. I already had a very good circle, but in the past I would have to have the screening process of like, oh, this person might not. Now I'm naturally attracting good people because of my mindset. So those are some of the unexpected things. Yeah.
Yeah, that's brilliant. And what would you say to someone who's thinking, oh, should I do this? It's a lot of time. It can be it's a financial investment. What would you say to someone who's umming and ahhing about investing and coaching in themselves?
I think the key term is it's an investment. It's an investment in yourself, just like how you'd buy a nice coat or a nice suit to wear to your first job, right? I think you should treat life coaching the exact same way. It should be an investment in yourself, and except it's more personal than something that's a coat or get stolen. A suit can, get ruined in the dry cleaners. You can't really go wrong with life coaching because you're investing in your state of mind, your sense of being, your career. And the moment you take that step, it will mean more dollar signs for you, because the way you present yourself to the world, people are going to be, it's kind of like the philosophy of the first time you meet someone of perception. And when people can see that you're confident, you're sure of yourself, you know what you're talking about, you're completely engaged, it will mean your prospects, your career prospects will increase, not just if you want to move job, but if you're in the same job, the doors will open. I mean, so many doors have opened for me, and doors I never thought would open within my own role. And it just goes to show that that little investment you have in yourself, if it's £1,000 or £2,000, it will triple, I think, in terms of the money you will make over the next years. Once you take that step to invest in yourself. So yeah, I would recommend it, definitely.
Fantastic. And then just to conclude, what would be a short phrase or a word that would sum up where you were when we began and where you are now?
Be better, not bitter. Right? So I think it's, funnily enough, that's something my ex told me. He taught me. So that's one of the good things. He was good at all of that personal development stuff. But that's the one phrase that really stuck. In life, it throws you curveballs, and you you are not a victim to whatever happens to you. You have the ability to choose, right? Bitter or better? What do you want, right? If you choose bitter, you will only experience bitter. If you choose better and you grow from it, there can only be positive experiences. So you can either choose. You want positive or negative experiences. It's a very easy decision. So it's I think the other one that I think ties into that is between stimulus and response lies our ability to choose. And I think that's the choice. You have bitter or better. And I think everyone should really be looking in the direction of better, not bitter.
Fantastic. And that's been the big part of the coaching journey together, isn't it? Working towards better.
Yep.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Siffat, for sharing that with me and with the people who are going to watch this video. And I'm really thrilled to see how you're progressing and growing and building the life that you want for yourself and that you deserve.
Thank you.
Thank you.